హాయ్ గైస్, వెల్కమ్ టు యాత్రి మేరీ సాతి. ఈరోజు మనం వచ్చింది మళ్ళీ కాంచీలో ఉన్న కాంచీకి కొద్ది దూరంలో ఉన్న విష్ణు కాంచీకి. సో
Welcome to my channel Yatri Mere Sathi. Today, let us travel to one of the oldest and most sacred Lord Vishnu temple in Kanchipuram. We started from Secunderabad on 18th November 2023 at evening 6 in Hamsafar Express and reached Tirupati the next day by 10 am. As Kanchipuram was our prime destination, we visited Sri Govindarajaswamy temple in Tirupati and started to Kanchipuram at 1 pm from Central Bus Station Tirupati. We reached Kanchi via Tiruttani and visited Sri Kanchi Kamakshi Amman temple at first, followed by Sri Ekambareshwara temple or Shiva Kanchi. It took us 3 hours to finish the two temples, and in the last we reached Vishnu Kanchi, famously called as Varadaraja Perumal Koil. Now let us explore Vishnu Kanchi. The term Varadaraja literally means the king of boons, and really he is so. The presiding deity, Lord Varadaraja Perumal, also called Devaraja Swami, is placed on a hillock called Hastagiri or Attigiri. Goddesses Perundara Devi, Tayar is his consort. One among the most important of 108 Divya Deshams, Vishnu Kanchi is one of the oldest shrines of Lord Vishnu. This is also one of the three most sacred Vishnu shrines referred to in the Vaishnava parlance as Perumal Koil, with the other two being Srirangam known as Koil and Tirupati as Tirumalai. The temple is also known for Atti Varadar, a unique statue of Varadaraja made of special Atti wood, that is fig tree. This is maintained inside the temple pond and brought out for public darshan once in 40 years. Let us know a little about the temple architecture. Plenty of inscriptions are found in this temple to show that several ruling dynasties of southern part of the country like the Cholas, Pandyas, Cheras, Kakatiyas, Hoysalas and Vijayanagara kings have contributed to the temple in many ways. Spread across an area of 23 acres, this vast temple is as much known for its religious significance as for its architectural and sculptural greatness. The temple contains three main prakaras, 32 shrines, nearly 20 vimanas and hundreds of pillared halls. Lord Varadaraja can be worshipped in the main shrine on the top of Hastagiri hillock in a standing posture. His 10 feet tall majestic idol is so designed that the sun rays fall on it on the 15th day after the Chaitra Paurnami, the full moon day of the Chaitra month. A massive granite compound wall runs around the temple complex. While there are Vijayanagara period murals around the sanctum, beautiful granite sculptures and carvings are found in many of the mandapas. Kalyana Mandapam, the 100-pillared hall, is one particular significance in this regard. Considered a masterpiece of Vijayanagara architecture, it contains many eye-catching sculptures including those from epics like Ramayana, Mahabharata and Bhagavata. The exquisite stone chain sculpted from a single rock hanging from the corners of the roof of the hall is found swaying gently in the wind, and that very sight is breathtaking. Ananta Saras, the temple tank, is inside the complex and the Lord Atti Varadar is lying in its waters. There are also shrines for many other divinities and saints here, and these include Chakratalwar, the Chakra of Lord, Alvar saints and Saint Ramanuja. While we were walking through this 100-pillared hall, we were dumbstruck. I hardly realized that I can't capture all this in videos or say anything about this because it's only the naked eyes can witness this beauty and only a pure soul can understand this architecture. Just see this hanging chain which is made of stone. As I mentioned earlier, the temple is divided into three prakaras, one inside the other. As we enter the first prakaram, on the right side we have Lakshmi Amman shrine covered with golden sanctum or Bangaru Shikharam. A darshan of this Bangaru Shikharam drives away all the sins. As we move further, we enter the second prakara with Lord Lakshmi Swami, and moving further, we enter the next prakaram where the famous Varadaraj Perumal is standing blessing his devotees. Visiting Sri Varadaraj Perumal through three prakaras takes us into a little confusing and thrilling experience filled with devotion and bliss. There are so many pathways and steps which keep us excited to have a darshan, and that's what I feel is my privilege to be a part of this divine journey. As I continue my journey further to explore the heritage, culture, and temples of India, I travel to the places and talk to the people over there who share the story of the temples. The story of temple is such that Indra, the king of celestials, was once cursed by Saraswati to become an elephant, but he was relieved of his curse by Vishnu's grace here. Hastagiri means the elephant hill, and Indra is said to remain as the Hastagiri hillock, on the top of which the Lord Varadaraj Perumal is enshrined. As per another story, Brahma performed a sacrifice here, but his consort Saraswati, who had some misunderstanding with him, came in the form of flooding Vegavati river to wash away the yagya. But Vishnu laid himself on the path, halted the floods, and ensured the successful completion of the sacrifice. The Vegavati of legends is said to be the Pala river of the present times. He is also said to have emerged as Devaraja Swami with the brilliance of innumerable suns from the sacrificial fire, and stayed here. As he came out of the fire, the face of processional deity bears many scars on it. How wonder is it, right? The special attraction of Varadaraj Perumal temple is that you can touch the lizard made of gold and silver for luck. Devotees also touch it to overcome bad results of lizard falling on a person's body. The quite interesting story of the golden lizard at Kanchipuram Varadaraj Perumal temple begins with a curse by sage Gautama. Walking further, crossing the prakarams, the first, second and the third, reaching the third prakaram and entering through steps to have a glimpse of Sri Varadaraj Perumal, whose 10 feet idol blesses us and drives away us from all the sins, is a greatest boon. As I move further to touch the golden and silver lizard after the darshan of Sri Varadaraj Perumal, let me share the interesting story. Sage Gautama had two disciples who were brothers. One day, the water they offered to the sage contained two lizards. The angry sage cursed the disciples to become lizards. The terrified disciples then begged for forgiveness. The sage relented and asked the brothers to perform penance at Varadaraj Perumal temple. Bhagavan Vishnu, as Varadaraja, was pleased with the penance and blessed them with liberation. He then turned the body of the two brothers into silver and golden lizards. You can just see us touching that. He then declared that those who visit the temple should also touch and worship the two lizards, which will help in removing all the sins and curing all illness. Also, Tirukachi Nambigal, known as Purnar, was an ardent devotee of this temple. He used to bring flowers every day, where he maintained a garden. He performed the rituals of Alavatta, Kaingaryam, waving to the procedure, breeze with the help of a hand fan. It is believed that Varadaraja used to do a conversation with him while he was performing the ritual. Nambi also composed the Devaraja Astakam, a Sanskrit poem of 8 verses for the presiding deity. Ramanuja, an influential Vaishnava preceptor, is regarded to have received answers to his 6 questions from Varadaraja Perumal through Tirukachi Nambaigal. As I flow further in devotion, I get lost. Sometimes I feel, where am I? Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to tell or share to the people? But let me tell you something about the worship and timings. The temple timings are 5:30 am to 12 pm in the morning and evening 4:30 pm to 8:30 pm. Other than the regular rituals and daily sevas, special pujas are performed in the auspicious month of Vaishakha and Margasira. Of these, the Kanchi Garuda Seva, the Lord riding the Garuda mount, is of particular significance, drawing thousands of enthusiastic devotees. Atti Varadar, the wooden image of Lord coming out of the temple tank once in 40 years, remains the biggest celebration. Till date, the rituals are performed traditionally as per the Vaishnavite culture, and we flow into the religious bliss. Witnessing Sri Kanchi Garuda Seva was like a boon to me given by Swami Varadaraja Perumal himself. Let me share how to reach Kanchipuram. Kanchipuram is 65 kilometers from Chennai and near about 110 kilometers from Tirupati and can be reached by bus and cabs. The nearest airport is Chennai at 80 kilometers. There are numerous lodges and traditional homestays to reside at during your visit. One can either book online or also can get an affordable stay for all classes starting from 300 rupees per day to 5000 rupees luxury stay. There are near about 1000 temples around Kanchi, and Kanchipuram is also called as Temple City of Chennai. We visited this temple in the auspicious month of Kartika and lighting diyas here in the temple under the sacred Peepal Ka Ped was really a bliss. It was dark by then and temple was almost about to close. But still I must say that there is no rush in the temple or nobody asked us to move away. And that's what I like about the temples of Tamil Nadu.
మీరు చూస్తున్నారు కదా, ఇది చాలా పెద్ద టెంపుల్. ఇప్పుడు దాకా చూసిన అన్నిటికన్నా ఇది చాలా పెద్ద టెంపుల్. దాదాపు 4 గోపురాలు, 4 లోపల గుడులు మాట ఇవి. ఓకేనా. అంతేకాకుండా ఇక్కడే వెండి బంగారపు బల్లి అనేది ఉంటుంది. దాంతోపాటు సూర్యుడు చంద్రుడు అనేది కూడా ఉంటాడు. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
यात्री मेरे साथी चैनल में आपका स्वागत है। आज मैं आपको लेके चलता हूँ कांचीपुरम श्री वरदराज पेरुमाल कोइल, जो कि विष्णु कंची के नाम से प्रसिद्ध है, जो कि कांचीपुरम आपको चेन्नई से 60 किलोमीटर की दूरी पे पड़ता है और तिरुपति से 110 किलोमीटर की दूरी पे पड़ता है। बहुत ही सुंदर और बड़ा मंदिर है, जो कि 108 दिव्य देशम का एक प्रधान मंदिर है। 3 वैष्णव मंदिर बहुत ही प्रसिद्ध हैं, जिनमें से एक विष्णु कंची है, दूसरा श्रीरंगम का और तीसरा तिरुपति का। तो यहाँ के वरदराजा को वरदान का राजा माना जाता है और यहाँ का अतिवरदार स्वामी, जो कि 40 साल में एक बार उनको बाहर निकालते हैं। बहुत ही बड़ा त्यौहार होता है तब। कार्तिक मासा, मार्गशीर मासा और वैशाख मास में यहाँ पे विशेष पूजाएं होती हैं। ये टेम्पल का, ये मंदिर का जो आर्किटेक्चर है बहुत ही सुंदर है, जो कि मैं बस वीडियो निकाल के दिखा रहा हूँ, लेकिन असली आप अपने असली आँखों से देखते हो तो वो बहुत ही अलग है। यहाँ पे जो आपको दिख रहा है ये लक्ष्मी माता का मंदिर है, जो कि ये जो कि वरदराज पेरुमाल के पास ही है, जो सोने का शिखर है। और कहा जाए तो विजयनगरा महाराज ने के टाइम के राजाओं ने, चोलास ने, पल्लवास ने, सब ने इस मंदिर की अभिवृद्धि में बहुत सारा धन खर्च किया है। तो मंदिर के जो टाइमिंग्स हैं वो सुबह 5:30 से लेकर 12 बजे तक है, फिर शाम के 4:30 बजे से लेकर 8:30 तक है। तो ये मंदिर में कथा भी ऐसी है कि यहाँ पे जो बहुत फेमस है वो सोने की और चांदी की छिपकली है। कहते हैं कि गौतम ऋषि एक बार पूजा कर रहे थे और उनके शिष्यों ने अनजाने में उनको ऐसा पानी दे दिया जिसमें 2 छिपकलियाँ थी। तो इससे उनको गुस्सा आ गया और उन्होंने उन्हें श्राप दे दिया। बाद में श्री वरदराज पेरुमाल स्वामी ने उन भक्तों को श्राप से विमुक्त किया और उनको वरदान भी दिया कि तुम लोग यहाँ पे सोने की और चांदी की छिपकली बन जाओ और जो कोई भी आपको छूता है तो उनके पाप भी नष्ट हो जाएंगे। कितना अच्छा है ना। दर्शन के बाद हमने यहाँ पे श्रीवारी सिल्क्स में ढेर सारा शॉपिंग भी किया, बहुत सारे कांजीवरम पट्टू साड़ीज़ खरीदे हमने और ये कुछ तस्वीरें निकाली। तो आपको ऐसी और जानकारी के लिए आप यात्री मेरे साथी के साथ जुड़े रहिए। हमारे चैनल को फॉलो, लाइक और कमेंट कीजिए। धन्यवाद। The journey to know Lord Vishnu is unending and one must be really lucky to be here at least once in a lifetime. I thank all the viewers to be a part of the sacred travel. For more information on Indian temples and heritage, please subscribe to my channel Yatri Mere Sathi. Thanks to Manikanta for the quick bites and Vijay for this beautiful video coverage. Please support my channel. Like, subscribe, comment, share and follow. From Kanchi, we left to Tambaram via bus and from there via MMTS we reached Chennai Egmore and continued our journey to Srirangam, which will be in my next video. Thank you.